Welcome back to the Bright Light Wellness YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am so excited to share some more health information with you today. Today, I really want to talk all about melanin. Melanin is this amazing molecule, and we honestly think that it's a tan and it looks cool and it looks nice. We don't really think about all the health benefits that melanin actually can do for us. So I want to reframe your thinking about melanin and what it actually does for our body, our physiology. So we all know that, well, may or may not know that melanin is the dark brown to black pigment occurring in the hair, skin, and iris of the eyes in people and animals. And it's responsible for your tan that you get in exposure to sunlight. Okay. This tan will allow you to absorb and use UV sunlight, and what I really want you to know about it is it's the body's major protector, okay? Melanin is your body's major protector. It is your body's built-in natural sunblock. It not only protects you from UV radiation, okay, but it also protects you from things like artificial blue light. And we're going to get into some other deeper things that it does, that how it protects your body in other ways, okay? So nature always gets it right. We don't need sunscreen here. We just need to learn how to use the sunlight and be outside in nature appropriately so we can use our melanin to keep us protected from any potential UV damage. Okay. Not that I really think there's a ton of UV damage, because if you have melanin on your skin, you won't have any UV damage, is my point. Okay. And it's not like only some people can do this. Everybody can get tan. Everybody can build melanin. I used to be milk bone white. Look at my tan. I have a beautiful tan. It is July when I'm recording this, so I've been building my solar callus. I have videos on this as well, but I have been outside all spring building up my solar callus, building up my melanin, and now I can just be outside and just get all the benefits from sun. I can make all my vitamin D. I can get all my hormones processed, my neurotransmitters. I can build up my mitochondria and my easy water and my cellular hydration, and get all my neurotransmitter production going, and my melatonin production going, my subcellular melatonin production. I can do all the things. I can deplete glucose. I can do all the things outside in sunlight that I'm supposed to be doing, because I have this protection on me. Okay. That's how nature built us, to have this protective layer. So the more melanin, the more tan, right? And then the more UV light your cells can be in your cells. And that actually is going to make you healthier. So the more melanin in your skin, the more UV light your body requires. So if you have a lot of melanin, you do need to get more sunlight. So if you are naturally a darker skin tone person, you have more of the sunblock. So you need to be outside in sun more so you can gather up that important UV light. UV light, I know I said the word radiation before, and it is a form of radiation in a way, but it's a frequency that our body is attuned to and has a lot of really important physiological benefits from being in that light. Okay. Like I was naming before. So you can only produce this melanin when your eyes and your skin, your eyes too, because your eyes play a role in whether or not you're going to build melanin. Because if you're wearing sunglasses, you won't build melanin and then you burn. But your eye, I have a video on that, so go back and check it out. But if your eyes and skin are exposed to UV light, this is when you build your melanin, especially in UVA light, which is UVA comes out before UVB. So you want to be out in UVA light first and then be out in UVB, and your body will build that melanin, has this protection in it. Okay, so you have to use the sun in the correct sequence. You want to precondition the skin with sunrise light, UVA light, and then UVB light, right? So this production of melanin can happen. Now, melanin is the body's protector, like I've said. So like science has completely got this wrong. Your dermatologist is wrong. I'm sorry to tell you. Okay. You've been led a lot of misinformation about sunlight and what it does to our body. This programming is the problem. We are meant to live in this perfect synchronicity with the earth and the sun. We have inside of our brain a suprachiasmatic nucleus, which actually controls your circadian biology and tells what your body to do and when to do it. It's like this master conductor of your body, and it's controlled by light signals that we get from light and dark signals from this 24-hour rotation of the earth that we live on and the sun. Okay. Melanin is actually a major antioxidant in the body. We know what oxidation is. Oxidation is oxidative stress, right? Reactive oxygen species. It's inflammation. It's like black smoke in the body, right? So melanin is actually a major antioxidant. So it's going to squelch inflammation, which means it donates electrons, and that makes you actually healthier, because when the more electrons we have, the more energy we have, the healthier our mitochondria function and more efficiently our mitochondria function. So it helps our body. Having a tan actually helps your body naturally detoxify. One of the things that helps naturally detoxify is heavy metals. So things like heavy metals, mold, bacteria, all viruses, all these things, having melanin, because it's not just in your skin. I want to explain this. It's actually deep inside of your cells, in your brain, in your nervous system. It's all over. So the more melanin you have, the more you will naturally be able to detoxify. It actually helps your body with the whole methylation process. You know how people are over methylators and under methylators, and they want to take methylated B vitamins and methylated this, blah, 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 blah. That is not your solution. Connect with nature. Be outside in nature. Build up your melanin stores. And it's very important, if you live in a northern latitude, to be building up this melanin spring through fall, because in wintertime, you're not going to have it. And my tip in wintertime is, if you build up your melanin, you want to hold your melanin, is you keep your circadian biology intact, and you use cold therapy will keep your melanin intact longer through the winter. I don't really lose my tan throughout the winter. This is also a sign of improved health. Okay. Now, it's also melanin, the tan that you have, it's deep inside of your brain also. It actually helps protect the central nervous system and the brain and the spinal cord. This is huge. It is a neuropeptide. It is neuroprotective. So it's a protective to your brain and the brain inflammation. And like I said, it protects you from ultraviolet radiation. It protects you from artificial light. So blue light, artificial blue light, and radiation from all those other things. Melanin actually protects you from that. You should lessen your gray hair. The more melanin you have, the less gray hair you'll have. That's a lack of melanin. It's also a poor redox and poor kidney function usually. They're actually, well, let me just say, I also want to let you know that melanin also helps your body make a DC current. So that stands for direct current. Our bodies are actually electric in nature. It runs on electrons, and it runs on what we call a direct current. Okay. Everything in your body is light, water, magnetism, electricity. Okay. That's how your body actually functions. It's not this biochemical model that you think. It's actually electrical. It's actually quantum. It's actually subatomic particles, protons, electrons, neutrons, atoms. All that is what your body is. It's electrical in nature. So it runs on this DC electric current, stands for direct current. So melanin actually helps your body have more of that DC current. Like, it makes it run more efficiently. Now, electrical grids and my computer and our phones all run on AC current, which is alternating current, which is completely foreign signal and frequency to our body. And this is one of the reasons why they're so disruptive to your body. Okay, I'm just looking at my notes. So melanin is also going to help you with tissue repair, because again, direct current is going to help you with that tissue repair, because we are actually sound, light, and magnetism. Okay, that's what we run on. Now, there are 3 types of melanin. There's eumelanin, photomelanin, and neuromelanin. Okay, and the eumelanin is the protector. It has that black, brown, on our body. That's the eumelanin. The photomelanin is the red and the yellow. And the neuromelanin is really, really dark, and it's made in the brain. And it's only in humans and primates that have this neuromelanin. So we're kind of special that we have it. And the neuromelanin is helpful and protective against neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's, like dementia, like Alzheimer's, all of these things. The more neuromelanin you have in your system, the less likely that you are going to get these diseases. How do you build neuromelanin? You get your butt out in sunlight and you build your solar callus, okay? Melanin is actually a major semiconductor. So again, we are electrical beings, so it helps our body's communication highway run effectively. It supports the endocrine system, the immune system, the central nervous system. It's really inside of our body and everywhere. It can help control leptin, which is a major master hormone, which is kind of like the energy conductor of the body. So it lets your body know how much stored fat or stored energy. Fat is energy, okay? Stored fat is energy. How much stored fat do you have on your body? That's what leptin does. So it lets you know whether you can use that stored fat for energy or whether you need more. And a lot of people have leptin resistance, meaning that their body can't tell how much stored fat they have on their body. So they just keep eating more and gaining more weight. But melanin plays a role in controlling leptin. Like I said before, it is an electron donor or an antioxidant. It actually, melanin inside of your body emits its own light and absorbs light. I mean, so it's actually emitting UV light. It actually can help your body make what's called UVC light, which is a spectrum that doesn't really get into our atmosphere, but we make our own light inside of our bodies. We have these light shows going on inside of our bodies. So it makes us have more light, and the more light we make, the less we're going to have autoimmunity and the more strong we're going to be. So we're going to have, the more melanin we have, the better immune function we're going to have, the better weight control, because leptin controls weight, and better consciousness. We'll have more consciousness. We'll have more connection to the world, and connection to source, connection to the ether, connection to what we're supposed to do in our lives, our passions, our purpose, what we want, what we don't want, right? Actually, melanin actually connects to all 5 of our senses, smell, touch, taste, all of those, hearing. These are actually also controlled by melanin. So it's way more than just your tan, okay? So the less melanin you have, like the less tan you have, the less immunity you're going to have, the more hungry you're going to be, okay? Your appetite won't be suppressed as much. You'll have less spirituality. You'll have more toxins because you're not actually having this major built-in antioxidant that helps detoxify us, and you'll be less healthy, right? So my point here is that we need sunlight to heal, and we need to take this seriously, okay? We need it to heal. We need to feel. We need to smell. We need it to receive pleasure, okay? Melanin is super, super important for us, okay? And even if you're a redhead, you can build melanin, okay? That's absolutely possible. Even if you are milk bone white, you can build melanin. You just need to learn how to do it appropriately, okay? So we need to learn how to build our redox, okay? We need to learn, I have a video on redox. If you're not sure what that word means, go look it up. You need to learn how to build your solar callus. I have a video on that. You can check that one out too. And you also need to avoid seed oils because these create inflammation in the skin and will cause you to burn, okay? And we need to be eating a species appropriate diet and an ancestral diet. So there's a lot I can say about melanin, but I hope that was helpful. If you do not know how to use sunlight as medicine and to build your melanin, if you are struggling on a chronic disease situation and you're like, or you feel like you're so toxic, I encourage you to learn how to use sunlight as a healing modality. I have a few ways you can do this with me. I have a light webinar, which is called the Get Your Light Right ebook. It's a video and an audio recording giving you the sunlight protocol so you can learn how to build your melanin safely and effectively, and how you can use, and this takes years, okay? But you will slowly over time know how to build your melanin. You'll know how to build your melanin, but your internal melanin or your internal melanin renovation can take time. But if you follow the steps in my protocol, you will eventually do this. And your body will be stronger and healthier, and you'll have a tan, and you won't worry about the sun won't be an issue for you. Okay. So I encourage you to get that. That's a cheap and effective way. I think that ebook is only $30. You can grab that on my website, brightlightwellnesscoach.com, and you can learn it. It's a video and a PDF, or it's Google Slides, and you'll hear me talking all about how to use sunlight as medicine safely and effectively. I also take one-on-one clients. I only have room for one one-on-one client now. I only take a few, so I only have room for one one-on-one client right now in the mix. You can check me out there at Bright Light Wellness Coach and check out that offering and see if that's something you're interested in, or you can book in a 15-minute consult and see how that goes if that's something you're interested in. And then the other thing I have is what's called personalized healthcare plans. So this is where you meet with me for 60 minutes. I go over your health history. I get to the root causes of your health concerns, and I give you personalized sunlight and diet protocols, and also some other protocols as well to help support your health and your healing. And there's always the option to include homeopathy, because I'm also a classical homeopath, and that's near and dear to my heart. So that's an option as well. And with that personalized healthcare plan, you get a video personalized healthcare plan, 2 for summer and for winter. And then you also get a video of me talking and explaining and walking you through the plan. Okay. So that's another option. And of course, listen to my podcast, tune into this, this channel. My podcast is called The Quantum Connection. So there's tons and tons of health information there from experts all around the world. And check into this, subscribe to this YouTube channel, Bright Light Wellness, hit the subscribe, the bell, like, comment, blah, 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 blah. But just listen to my videos and you could really learn a lot there. Okay. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this encourages you to learn to use sunlight as medicine, whether that's with me or with somebody else, okay? Because it's amazing and protective to your body. The thing I want you to understand here is that melanin protects you. It protects your brain, okay? It protects you from toxins. It helps you detoxify. It protects you from radiation. It protects your body. So you want to build this on your body. I don't want you to be afraid of the sun. Sun is an amazing healing modality, okay? So I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. You can also send me an email at contact@brightlightwellnesscoach.com, and I am more than happy to answer your questions. And yeah, let me know what you need support on, or let me know what else you want to hear videos on. So have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.